what has Elon in store for us next? So not only is he dozing up USAID and dozing up, just gumming up the works, Sig Heiling, a bunch of damn Nazis. Every time he gets another baby, he's got a Sig Heil, right? 13th baby, 14th baby. He's going to do computerized or robotic prisons. Is that what he's up to? Is it going to be another implant? Is he going to import a bunch of brain implant chips? You think maggots, all the maggots will go ahead and put one of them chips in their brains? And, he did offer a lady one time, if you suck his dick, you could get a horse. Don't know if you knew that or not. I know. It's all autism. So when he suggested that Social Security recently on Joe Rogan is a Ponzi scheme, he's not coming after Social Security. He mentioned the Iron Dome from Mad Max. And when the hell are we going to go to Mars, you asshole? But the main thing I want to talk about is this thing about getting out of the United Nations. Getting out of the United Nations or getting out of NATO. So what is NATO? NATO was, the collection of European countries dedicated to making sure that there was no Russian aggression, no Russian, encroachment. NATO helps to protect those, border countries, those Iron Curtain countries. The United Nations was formed after World War I or World War II. They tried to do a League of Nations after World War I. That didn't work. World War II, we got a United Nations. And technically speaking, we got a veto. So anything we don't like, we could just veto the damn thing. But the whole point of the United Nations is to prevent one country from invading another country. Because what did Hitler do? Well, Hitler was going to invade the Sudetenlands, right? Bohemia. And then he took Bohemia. And then he invaded Austria and took Austria. And then he took Poland, and then people are like, okay, hold on. There seems to be a trend here. He took one country, took two countries, took three countries. He's going to take over the fucking world. And so after World War II, we formed the United Nations, and we said, here's the map. One country cannot invade another country. When one country invades another country, they're the aggressor, they're the perpetrator, they're the goddamn criminal. So the greatest generation gave us the United Nations. NATO, I don't know as much about NATO, but I do know something that I just read from Mussolini. Benito Mussolini's 1932 Doctrine of Fascism. Mussolini, he's no Jim Carrey. He's no Mangione. But listen to this quote from Mussolini's 1932 Doctrine of Fascism. Fascism isn't just a bunch of bullies being a bunch of assholes, I'm sure. That's not what it is. They actually got a fucking doctrine. Therefore, all doctrines which postulate peace at all costs are incompatible with fascism. So if we try to form a world that is dedicated to peace, fascism rejects peace. They're all about war, violence, power over people, boot on your damn neck, shut the hell up, give me your money. Equally foreign to the spirit of fascism, even if accepted as useful in meeting special political situations, are all internationalistic or league superstructures which, as history shows, crumble to the ground whenever the heart of nations is deeply stirred by sentimental, idealistic, or practical considerations. Fascism carries this anti-pacifistic attitude into the life of the individual. I don't care a damn. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. So why pull out of NATO? Why pull out of the United Nations? Because frankly, I don't give a damn. I'm not for peace. I'm all about war. And then when it comes to being part of any kind of league superstructure or some sort of internationalistic goddamn group that's dedicated to peace, fuck that shit. So Are they just going with Benito Mussolini's doctrine of fascism playbook? I think it's a strong possibility. And that's why I advise for everybody to keep away from a runaround Sue. I'd keep away from a runaround Sue. Oh, hey, hey, da 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 da, hey, hey.